Hey everyone, it's time for your Wednesday Daily Trucker News Update. I'm Carlin Stafford.
And I'm Britnee Joyner. We have a lot of news to cover today, including a judge in hot water for a trucker ticketing scheme, Daimler truck recalls, will you be getting a notice? And night shiftin', are you an overnight truck driver? If so, you've got some good company. We have so much to talk about.
So let's get trucking.
First up today, a former chief tribal judge finds herself in hot water for her role in a truck driver speeding ticket scheme. The former Northern Cheyenne Tribal Council Chief Judge Roni Brady was sentenced to 6 months in prison in order to pay back almost $11,000. Brady played a vital role in the ticketing scheme that illegally collected fines from truck drivers who were speeding on the reservation. Once pulled over, the drivers were offered the option to make a $250 donation and having no ticket record rather than paying the standard $125 ticket. Brady then deposited the donation money into a separate account. Under tribal law enforcement is restricted from imposing fines on anyone who is not a Native American tribal member in criminal matters on the reservation. The scheme collected $24,000 from truck drivers over a 3-year period. Brady pled guilty to wire fraud.
The CVSA's road check is right around the corner, May 4th through the 6th. Inspectors will be focusing on 2 areas, hours of service violations and lighting violations during the 72 hours. Here are a few key points to keep in mind. Know how to check your brake lights yourself, make sure all of your lights and reflectors are working and aren't broken, and be sure to keep printouts of all prior violation paperwork with you. The DOT will be checking all of that paperwork, so make sure you have your license, certifications, and permits up to date. It is very important that you guys make sure that CVS road check everything is in order so you pass with flying colors. You don't want to get, put out of service because of something silly.
You really don't. You really don't. And hey, if you don't want to do it, why don't you take a few days off?
There you go.
Go fishing. How about that? Well, if you own a new Daimler truck, you may keep a lookout in the mail for a recall notice. Almost 18,000 Daimler trucks are now recalled for steering issues. Daimler Trucks North America issued the recall notice for certain 2021 through 2022 models of Freightliner, Western Star, and Freightliner Custom Chassis Corporation trucks. The recall notice states that the steering arm and tire rod bolts on the recalled trucks may have a defective seam that can fracture, which could result in a loss of steering and ultimately a crash. Daimler is notifying truck owners, and dealers will repair the defect at no cost to the owner. The recall will begin June 10th, 2021.
Next month, you might start seeing a new truck cruising the highways, the Shell Starship 2.0. The newest hyper-fuel-efficient tractor-trailer conducted regional testing earlier this year to prepare for its cross-country drive. The trip will start in San Diego, California, and end in Jacksonville, Florida, all while carrying around 40,000 pounds. The 2018 Shell Starship achieved 8.94 miles per gallon, which is all right. Now, the Starship 2.0 is looking to improve this number during the cross-country journey. The North American Council for Freight Efficiency will monitor the results of the Starship 2.0's journey. NACFE is kind of at the cutting edge of making sure that trucks are fuel efficient. I've chatted with those guys several times, and they love doing this stuff. Every time we talk to them, their eyes just light up.
Yeah, it's so cool. I want to see it out there on the road.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, overnight drivers, you've got a new radio show to keep you company. Boss Radio Network's Night Shiftin' airs Monday through Friday from 2 to 6 a.m. Central Time and will feature nationwide weather reports, news, any requests, and dedications for truckers. The show is hosted by 45-year veteran radio personality Nick Stratton from his studio in Utah. Night Shiftin' is transmitted through the internet and should be available without any interruption on most interstate highways and in all major cities from coast to coast. It's super easy to access. All you have to do is use your smartphone and play the stream through your rig sound system. Data charges may apply, but guess what? You can just find it on bosscountryradio.com and click Listen Live.
California's Highway 1 opened up last week, 1 week ahead of schedule. A stretch of the road was swept away by a major storm nearly 3 months ago. More than 14 inches of rain caused flooding and mudslides, which left a 150-foot damaged section of the road in the ocean. Crews working 12-hour days, 7 days a week helped finish the repairs ahead of schedule. All in all, the highway cost $12 million to rebuild and reopened on April 23rd. You know, it's already a super dangerous job being out there in the construction zone in general, but getting it done a week early is really impressive.
It really is impressive, and they worked so hard. It's just so awesome that they were able to get it open so early, so ahead of schedule.
And as you said earlier, that was a whole stretch of road that was just gone.
Just gone into the ocean.
Yep.
How scary is that?
Well, that does it for today's update.
Tune in tomorrow for all the trucking news you need.